Genesis is at the 2023 LA Auto Show in a big way, and the prime example is this. They're debuting the 2025 Genesis GV80 Coupe. I was fortunate enough to actually see a concept of this model back in New York in April, several months ago, and now it's been productionalized, and this is basically representative of what's coming to sale and production next year. And the coupe part is this, the lower roof line. It's still a very large and luxurious crossover SUV. The GV80 is currently at the top of the lineup for Genesis, but it's the sleek rear end and the, I think, really beautiful style that really separates it apart. It stands apart. And Zach, my producer, who is behind the camera, he pointed out several interesting styling and technological examples. For example, there are no rear wiper here on the rear glass. There's a camera underneath here, camera for rear view mirror. There's a camera in here. There's also apparently like no obvious latch or button to open the rear hatch. And there's this. You can kind of touch that, open up the rear end. Here, let me use my light a little bit to light up this area. Still a really large space. I mean, I can reach in here, really nicely finished. There's a little shelf. You can extend and cover your cargo. You could open this up a little bit. Sorry. That's just an inverter for the auto show because it needs to have power and all the lights. Thank you, Zach. For the show vehicle because the lights are on. Let me close this. Several powertrains are going to be available. So the GV80 lineup came out in about 2021. You can also see the SUV on this side. So here's the regular GV80. A lot of resemblance to the coupe. So let's spend a couple of minutes here. And they updated the style for 2025 as well. Especially, oh, somebody's filming here, but you can kind of peek into the steering wheel and the screen design right there. So super premium. Of course, Genesis is in the same family as the Kia and Hyundai vehicles as far as corporate family.
Let's go look at the interior of the coupe.
Yeah, let's go check out the interior here. But this is its own brand, of course. So let's jump in. I'm really looking forward to this. Bam, right there. Super comfy. This has like this welcoming feature where I close the door and it's kind of moving up the seat automatically to the pre-selected settings. Let me set this so it doesn't move it again for me. All right. So yeah, super comfy. I have tons of space. I'm about 6'3". Very nice materials throughout the interior. Just look at all the touches. I mean, Genesis is really leaving just all the details, nothing to chance. The execution of every line and this wooden inlay here and the stitching and a nice softer dash. I think it's really well done. The current GV80 starts at just under $58,000. I don't even know if I can open this up. Is there another button here? No. So it just opens kind of like as a shell. Really cool pedals too. Stitching on the steering wheel. Yeah, really pretty. Let me check out the rear seat. Let me move up just a hair. Check out the rear seat. Oh, yes. So even the roof on the coupe is a little bit down, right? My hair maybe is touching a little bit, but the rear headrest is really soft. I can kind of lean back and rest. Close this door. I don't know if these lights will come on right here at the show. Red seat belts. This is a sporty one. So the coupe starts with a twin turbo V6. Let me see. Let me open this up. Yeah, really cool details throughout. Twin turbo V6 is a start, and then you can also add an electric supercharger, they call it, but you can boost the engine a little bit further, and 409 horsepower is the maximum output for this one. So it is a little bit sporty. And actually, I was just talking to a few journalists about this, and a lot of the people, because usually for me, practicality usually wins. I would rather go into the SUV, the GV80, instead of a coupe, because practicality, I want some more cargo space. But I would agree with some of the other journalists that they executed this coupe in a stylish way, but still without removing a lot of practicality out of it. So they were able to strike that balance where it's nice and stylish. It's maybe more appealing for some of the luxury customers, but it still does not take away a lot of practicality. Zach, you should feel this. I mean, this is super, super soft. It's really sweet. It's really nice to relax. The rear seats are ventilated, heated. You've got climate control systems here for the rear passengers. You got USB-Cs, 12-volt system right there. And you can even move this seat. Yes. I love this feature too, where you can actually change the position of the rear front seat from the back here. All right, so let's try to wrap this up outside. Also, the front grille is noteworthy. You can kind of see the latest design of the front grille. Of course, cameras and driver assistance technologies. I mean, there's places for radar. I think it's tastefully integrated. And of course, when I saw the concept, I don't know if you remember, but you can check out oldtfl.com. It was wild orange color. There was like a roll cage inside of it. But they took away some of those concept elements, still gave it a beautiful interior with red seat belts, and took the design and kind of took it forward. And it's still all-wheel drive crossover SUV that's pretty large and in charge. We don't have an exact availability date yet, so it will be next year in 2024. We don't have exact pricing. Like I said, the base GV80 starts at around $58,000, and of course with options, especially for this coupe, that price can go up quite dramatically, especially if you get the highest power output version, the 3.5 twin turbo. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is this stylish enough? Would you consider it when you think there's also BMW X6 coupe? There's the Audi is playing in this segment. Of course, there's Mercedes GLE coupe. Let us know. Would you consider this against many rivals in this space? And check out, as always, oldtfl.com for everything automotive in one place.